Gal Gadot got turned down from the James Bond saga just like Henry Cavill, but her rejection paved the way for her iconic Wonder Woman role. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. The James Bond saga has proven to be fruitful over the years, choosing the best of the bests to deliver to fans some of the most iconic arcs of the peerless spy. Take Daniel Craig's era as Bond, for instance. At the same time, the franchise has also turned down major talents that could have seriously launched it to extraordinary heights, including Gal Gadot. Previously, Henry Cavill dominated the top position on the list of famous hotshots rejected by the Bond lore. But it seems like his DCEU co-star was yet another addition to it, as Gadot auditioned to become a part of the franchise as well. And while she didn't end up being fished, it earned her quite a bit of experience before her casting as Wonder Woman in the Snyderverse. Over the years, Gal Gadot has donned innumerable roles across multiple genres, be it in action, superhero, or fantasy. She will soon be seen in the live-action Snow White as well. Through her performances, she has proven more than once that, no matter what the role requires of her, be it fight scenes or stunts, she could do it all. That said, she would have been a worthy addition to the James Bond saga as well. And she did audition to become a part of it, too, for the record. But it seems like things weren't all that in her favor, considering how she auditioned for it when she was just navigating through the industry and ended up getting rejected just like her DCU co-star Henry Cavill. Surprisingly enough, even Gadot wasn't all that interested in joining the franchise back when she auditioned for Bond Girl and Quantum of Solace. As she admitted to RSNG, "At first, I didn't want to go to the audition. It was being held in London, and I told my agent that my English wasn't that good, I wasn't an actress, and there was no way I would get the job." Additionally, back then, she had also just started delving deeper into studying law in Israel and saw my life in a different way then. This further stood as a reasonable cause behind her not wanting to audition in the first place. Nonetheless, at the continuous insistence and persuasion of her agent, Gadot eventually decided to get done with it once and for all. Of course, she didn't get cast for it, and all the things mentioned by the actress must have posed a problem as well. But, like they say, one must learn from their shortcomings, and so did the 39-year-old actress. To say the least, this rejection turned into a valuable experience for her as she realized just how much she wanted to dive into the entertainment industry as her primary goal. As the Heart of Stone star continued to share during the same interview, "Even though I didn't get the part, the entire experience and process of auditioning and working on my acting made me realize that acting was my next big goal in my life. Acting was something I knew instinctively that I could be good at, and all my friends told me that I should give it a shot." Needless to say, deciding to dive full-time into acting after facing rejection proved to be profitable for Gadot as well, considering how she went on to give one of the best performances of her life as Wonder Woman in the DCU. That being mentioned, the actress also shared how she believes scoring a role in Fast and Furious helped her get cast as Diana Prince for rather obvious reasons. Continuing in the interview, Gal Gadot then went on to talk about how, a few months after realizing it was truly acting she wanted to have her complete focus on, she scored the role of Giselle Yasher in 2009's Fast and Furious. A fierce former intelligence operative who becomes a part of Dom's team, Giselle knew how to pull all the right moves as a physically aggressive woman. If anything, Giselle's iconic intense personality and the way Gadot perfectly brought her to life was what exactly ensured people knew she could play the strong woman no one wanted to mess with, just like Diana Prince. That said, even the Red Notice actress herself credited this role of hers in the Fast and Furious franchise for landing her the fan-favorite superhero in the DCEU. Sharing how she believes these Fast and Furious films, which gave me the chance to show what I could do, helped Zack Snyder identify her as the perfect Wonder Woman, Gadot continued in the same interview. "I'm sure the work I did in those movies helped me get the role of Wonder Woman because Zack knew that I could play a tough and physically aggressive woman. There are lots of fight scenes, and I had to learn to do swordplay as well as martial arts kind of stuff." Well, all of that hard work most certainly seems to have paid off, considering how Gal Gadot's Diana Prince continues to be regarded as one of the best iterations of the superheroine to date. Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman film series can currently be streamed on Prime Video. During an interview, Gal Gadot revealed that she auditioned for the role of Furiosa and was very close until Charlize Theron got it. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Charlize Theron has played many iconic characters over the years. From embodying someone like Megyn Kelly in Bombshell to playing the role of a real-life serial killer in Monster, she has showcased her versatility as an actress time and time again. However, no film has managed to get her as much recognition as Mad Max: Fury Road. Having played the role of Imperator Furiosa, she managed to steal the spotlight in a cast full of respected actors like Tom Hardy, Nicholas Hoult, and Zoe Kravitz. Considering how iconic her performance was, it is difficult to imagine someone else playing the role in the original film, even though Anya Taylor-Joy did take over recently in the prequel. However, it would seem that Gal Gadot almost got the role, long before she became Wonder Woman. During an interview with the Hollywood Reporters Awards Chatter podcast, Gal Gadot looked back at some important moments in her career. Since the interview took place soon after the release of 2017's Wonder Woman, the actress reminisced on her past experiences before she bagged the iconic role. Specifically, Gadot mentioned that when she was trying to make it big in Hollywood, she found it difficult to compete with bigger-name actresses when it came to auditioning for roles. She confessed that whenever she was trying out for a film, she would often have to go head-to-head against someone who was already established in their career, forcing her to lose out on many roles. "I had so many almost for big, great things, but I was never a big enough name. It was always me and the big name. I was runner-up for Mad Max with Charlize." Gadot even went as far as to reveal that she tried out for the role of Imperator Furiosa in Mad Max: Fury Road. Competing against Charlize Theron, she ended up losing the role even though she was a runner-up. Many may be upset at the fact that Gal Gadot did not get a fair shot when she was auditioning for the role of Imperator Furiosa. However, there is no denying that Mad Max: Fury Road would have looked a lot different if a Wonder Woman actress had been a part of it. On top of the project winning several Oscars for its mastery, Charlize Theron's character in the film was especially intriguing. The actress's performance as the character brought a completely different kind of presence to the already established franchise. So much so, that Furiosa's hype resulted in her getting a standalone film in 2024, starring Anya Taylor-Joy in the role. Considering how iconic Theron's performance was, it is difficult to imagine someone else playing such a character, especially an actress like Gadot. Although there is no denying that the DC actress has her moments of splendor, fans have yet to see her play a rage-filled character like Furiosa. With this in mind, it would have been almost tragic if the role had gone to Gadot, not because she couldn't have done it, but because no one could have done it as Theron did. Mad Max: Fury Road is available for streaming on Hulu.